Welcome to episode 50 of the Sweet Nature Cruise Cast. Hi, I'm Linz. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, and today we're talking romance and the most romantic things you can do and see on a cruise. But first, a little mood music.
The storm is getting louder now, but I can see it breaking through the clouds. You are my lighthouse shining, burning in the dark. You are the silver lining, the keeper of my heart.
What did you think to today's mood music?
It was very 80s power ballad.
Well, the challenge you set me was to come up with something from a love song perspective as iconic as Celine's My Heart Must Go On, The Heart Will Go On.
I feel you've gone a little bit, saying heart, a little bit heart, to be honest with you. Also, describing someone as their, you remind me of a lighthouse. It's just like...
It's the beacon sort of there for them. Anyway,
Is that...
listen at the end of it, because obviously that was just part of it. And you'll get that full intro and everything else, and I think you'll enjoy it. So it's a very nice one, but setting me a Celine all-time classic one was possibly a little bit... I would like the Father Dougal, Father Ted bit in Father Ted Eurovision one. Ripping my hair out when I would try to write that.
Well, obviously...
I'm happy with how it turned out, though.
Okay, well...
Shall we get on to what episode 50?
Wow.
I know. Can't believe
50 in February.
I know, halfway to the 100. Do you want to just sort of talk about what we're going to talk about, as well as the usual cruise stories?
Oh, no, first of all, I'm going to have a glass of wine.
Oh.
Oh, not a glass, a taste.
A taste of wine.
A sip.
Cheers.
I think the technical term is.
Ooh. It is nice, that. We commonly refer to that as chicken wine, because it's got a chicken on the front of it.
What's it called?
La Femme Ville or La Ville Femme, something like that. Now we just call it chicken wine, so I don't actually know its proper name.
And we always get it on offer. And
wherever it's on offer.
And it was on offer at the local co-op this week.
And it was in the fridge already chilled.
It was in the fridge already. I think it could have done with a little bit more fridging, if I'm honest.
Well, a little bit more fridging. Well, the other bottle's in the fridge and the rest of this one, so that'll stay nice.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a nice wine. But we're going to be talking about romantic cruising.
Yes.
Which are the most romantic ships.
Okay.
Destinations.
Because it's Valentine's.
At the point that this one goes up, it'll just be a couple of days before Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the most romantic destinations to go to as well. So quite a wide topic.
Doing all the romance.
All the romance, and as a couple of news stories then.
Okay. No confession.
No confession today, because one of the news stories is a little bit more sort of chatty, as opposed to just a news story to get our thoughts on.
Okay, so not a romantic confession.
Not a romantic confession.
Maybe I've got one.
Have you got? Do you want to have a romantic confession when we get to that?
No.
I feel like you're teasing people to stay at that better than you. Nah, I ain't got one now.
Let's say yes, I have one. Let's say that.
Yes, stay tuned right to the...
No, I don't have one, if only.
Let's start off with which ships we think are the most romantic ships. Any cruise ship is kind of romantic anyway, that going out to sea and sort of you get that beautiful sunsets, beautiful sunrises.
Yeah.
Do you have one that, when we talk about sort of romantic cruising, do you have one that sort of springs to mind above all others?
You know what? I'm gonna shock you now, I think. I think a romantic ship is the Celebrity Apex class. I think that's got...
You have shocked me. I wouldn't have
I told you.
said that you'd say that.
It's all very muted and fluid, and the accent colours are lovely, and I'm sure...
And is muted and fluid a thing?
Well, it's just...
romantic?
No, well,
it's not a try.
They have got fresh flowers. It was very romantic. Now, there are sexy ships. Now, we've got to get the difference here. Are we talking romance, or are we talking romantic, or are we talking...
Well, let's talk romantic first, and then maybe we'll do a sexy ships.
Okay.
After we've done this part. So romantic then. So what is it that in particular you think about Apex makes it a romantic
Well,
ship?
the fresh flowers, like I say, the plush, soft furnishings. It feels cozy. It's got the martini bar, very romantic. The soft lighting, very romantic. I don't moan about the lighting on a celebrity Apex ship.
No, you don't.
I don't moan about it.
No, you don't.
Um,
I think
sorry.
if you also think about that particular ship then,
Mm-hmm.
when you talk about romance, you're also talking about sort of things to do on the ship. And the Edge class ship in particular have absolutely fantastic specialty dining restaurants
Yes.
that do feel, we talked
Oh,
about
no,
this
no, no,
before,
no,
they
no.
do feel romantic.
Some do.
Not all of them.
Little chef, he can
do one.
He's not.
The Le Petit Chef is not what I would class as a romantic meal.
No.
You were getting more irritated the longer we were in there. You're like, it's so feckless.
I need someone who's doesn't set themselves on fire in their life.
Like major injuries at the edge of every course.
I mean, first date, if you were like on your first cruise together, would you find him more like...
You might find him charming at that point, or it's a talking point.
So we're saying that I don't think he's
It
charming.
creates a talking point.
I don't think you're seeing him again.
No.
I think you're just having one date with
Le Petit Chef.
Le Petit Chef.
We've only had one date with Le Petit Chef.
Yep, and we won't be doing it again because...
If they did something fundamentally different in that restaurant, I would. But I wouldn't go back to where I know it's the same thing.
You're saying Le Petit Chef has to have more versatility? What you're saying?
Yeah.
Rather than just blowing himself up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel that you could take that concept and turn it into a romantic concept.
Romantic Le Petit Chef?
Yeah.
What would he do that's romantic?
Well, he wouldn't keep setting himself on fire for a start.
No.
He'd create heart-shaped stuff. And
yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, do that. Do that, Le Petit Chef. Yeah, like...
Maybe they could do that as a couple of sessions each cruise on there.
Like
so not every one. So you still have the one that's more family friendly, and then you can have like a romantic night.
Where he's like...
He's wooing you, and it's a different menu.
He's teasing the menu.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff to the lobster.
What's he doing to the lobster?
Well, he's like...
It appears to have gone off.
No, he's been romantic with the lobster.
Well, that's what I thought you were meaning.
It's like nurturing and like...
And then he's going to slaughter him in a Homer Simpson way. And weep as he cooks him. Pinky. Shall we move on from Le Petit Chef? So I do think it has some nice venues on there.
It's romantic venues. Solarium's romantic.
Yeah, the Eden restaurant. I know I don't have Eden on every one of them now because Excel's got a different one.
Oh my
which
God.
apparently is phenomenal.
I would smother myself in that risotto. That's very romantic.
It is. Definitely. It's a very nice risotto.
Oh, it's very sensual.
Let's talk about a different ship then.
Okay.
So you're saying the Celebrity Edge class ship, romantic.
What was I calling it? An Edge class,
yeah.
yes.
So Apex was the one we've done of that so far.
And it's interesting that it's called that.
The Edge class. Great for the romance. Completely lost my train of thought there. Other cruise ships or other cruise lines. so classy.
Again, this is very romantic.
It is. And we're not trying to do this particular podcast recording it last thing in an evening or first thing in the morning.
No, we said we'll do it during the day.
At a weekend so we can enjoy wine and have a good chat about it. Is it possible for us to have this conversation seriously and not talk about the Love Boat itself?
Oh, of course you need to talk about the Love Boat. That's a romantic ship. I would say Princess.
Because I think if you don't mention Princess when you're talking about romance one, yeah,
and they've got
the original,
and they've got Love by Brito on the new ones.
They do, which is
very romantic.
A restaurant that's entirely about.
And they've got the heart things.
The heart things.
The pastries and everything's romantic and the reds and everything. Yeah, definitely. Princess.
I think Princess is right up there. I think that...
Do a lovely wedding.
And I don't think you have to be on the new Sphere class. If you want Love by Brito, I think you do. I think
Yeah,
it's
you
only
do.
on
Yeah,
that
yeah, you
those
do.
ships
Yeah.
at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if they rolled it out onto others at some point when they have dry docks and stuff like
What's
that.
the fishy one?
Catch by Rudy.
I would say that
Again, I think that's a perfect romantic... So, because the Love by Brito can maybe be a bit in your face with everything love.
Yeah.
And if you just wanted a
A bit
romantic
forced.
night,
Yeah.
I'm sure that it'll be full on
Yeah, but
Valentine's Day. When
you know what'll happen though? You'll book it, Love by Brito, and that'll be the day that you annoy each other and you have a tiff. You
and
build
you've
it
got to
up
go
too
there
much.
where everything's love themed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas Catch by Rudy.
No, it's not. There's not as much pressure.
No, I do think as a ship it's that. I think that they've got the whole cocktail thing going. And again, when you talk in particular about the Sphere class, they brought on some incredible ones that are included in things like the Premier package, where you've got some really romantic cocktails and venues.
Oh yeah, the rose.
So I think
cocktail. Yeah.
And then when you want a chilled time, areas like the Sanctuary,
but
if you're in the Sanctuary class,
you've got to go in there.
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
But they do have
Yeah, you can't pay to go in there for the day anymore.
No,
not on the Sphere class.
So my question is, if you are wanting romance, do you need to go in at a higher cabin grade?
Do you mean on Princess specifically?
I'm just in general.
I think if you're in sort of Princess specifically,
not Cunard. I don't think.
I don't think Cunard you need to.
No.
I don't think Celebrity you need to. Yeah, you've got access to the retreat. Princess, you've got access to the Sanctuary. I don't think you need
got the
that
solarium
for that romance.
Yeah.
Because generally you've got access to, not on every ship, but you have access to sort of private areas like the retreat and the Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not what you'd class as sort of romantic areas.
No.
There's lots of other people in there.
Yeah.
And most of the ships have really good, like, adult-only solarium type areas.
Yes, there's usually an adults-only venue
on most
somewhere.
Ships.
Yeah.
So I think that those ones are there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's shift the pace a little bit then.
Okay.
And just, because you mentioned it earlier, which one's a sexy ships then?
I would class a sexy ship as a Virgin.
Virgin's an obvious one to put into
it's
that,
not.
I feel.
I wouldn't say
I think the whole vibe is.
It's not romantic. It's not romantic, but it feels youthful and vibrant.
That doesn't mean you have to be youthful.
And vibrant and perky.
Yeah.
But it has. It's a sexy. It's a sexy
Do you think
ship.
that a lot of that is just how they built the entire vibe from the ship? The colours, the design.
Oh yeah, I mean those lifts,
the parties, the lifts with
elevators,
all the lighting in.
It feels almost like.
It feels like you're at a really sort of exclusive
hotel or something.
Hotel club. That you're in some sort of great venue. I mean,
that they just don't let anybody in.
Yeah, you've got to have got past.
You are on the list.
Yeah, you've got to be on a list ideally. Which I do think I'm struggling to think of a ship that I would class as sexier from a whole vibe perspective than Virgin.
Yeah, because MSC, there's a lot of shiny chrome and glass
some people
and
might class that.
Crystals, sparkles, crystals and things.
The yacht club in particular, really super stylish.
Yeah. But sometimes that doesn't feel. That's not. It's slick
and stylish,
but not necessarily sexy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't class yacht club as romantic. The table settings are lovely.
Yeah. The service.
And everything like that. But it's, there's something about Princess and something about Edge Class that, I don't know, has a little bit of, I don't know, what am I trying to say? What's the word?
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Which also sounds romantic.
Oui.
You got a limit for the French bit.
No.
Well done. Other cruise lines,
Mm-hmm.
which of the sort of smaller ships, because generally speaking,
Oh, yeah.
smaller, so to be clear, the only small one we've done is Windstar. So we
Yes.
can't compare all of them, but we can compare that size of ship
Yeah.
as does that feel. So does something like a Windstar size one, where you have got other ones like that, your Ritz-Carltons, etc.
So what you're asking me is, does smaller feel more romantic than bigger?
Yes. Is bigger always better?
Is bigger always more romantic?
Yeah.
Or is bigger sexier?
More romantic. Let's go with that.
You sound nervous.
No, I'm not.
I know what you mean about smaller being more intimate.
It's definitely more intimate. So
Yeah.
I think about when we went on Windstar,
Mhm.
and if you've not seen that, have a look at the reviews. But in particular on the ship tour, you'll see that we were in the hot tub right at the front of the ship.
Yeah.
No one else around.
No, that's a romantic venue.
Which is
Oh,
so
yes.
it felt so intimate.
Yeah.
But you felt like you were on your own private yacht.
We did.
When we were in the pool. Again,
We were the only ones.
Time of year.
Yeah.
And maybe the passenger sort of makeup at that time of year as well. But we were the only people in there, we were the only people in the hot tub.
And the water was warm, which again adds to a feeling of romance.
Yeah, you're not freezing. You don't want to get straight out.
No, you sort of
You're quite happy to be in there for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah.
And I think the venues in there, when you look at even what they class, and I'll use the term loosely, as a buffet on the smaller ships, they're much more intimate.
Yes.
The service is more intimate.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly what they would class as a speciality dining ones felt more intimate. Albeit on one of the days we went into it, we were sat on a table of 8. We were the only two people on the table.
That didn't feel intimate. That didn't feel intimate. It felt like we'd been abandoned.
But I think the bars felt more intimate. The service.
I loved the bars. I loved the bars that they were making my drink when I walked in.
Yeah.
Does
that make it more romantic?
It makes you feel that
Makes you feel
special and seen,
yeah.
which is nice, which adds to that feeling.
The romance side.
Mm.
So, which size ship, if you were picking one today for a romantic one, would you go bigger or smaller? And then if you had to talked about what we've just done, put it on one to go on tomorrow. If we were going on tomorrow for being away for Valentine's Day, which would be the one?
That we're away for Valentine's Day.
You can be whoever you want on it. But which one would you sort of pick? So bigger, smaller, and then which cruise line?
I want to say Princess.
You are?
Yeah. Not a river cruise.
No?
No, because they put you with people.
Yeah, I think on most of them, not everyone.
No,
there are some of the sort of big
biggest
ones.
Like I'm going to say Princess.
And would you go with Sphere Class or would you not be bothered?
I would not be bothered if I was on a Princess cruise, to be honest with you.
So the original Love Boat gets your big tick for
romance.
The romance.
Oh, it's like they're doing it right.
You can't knock it, can you?
Mm-mm. No.
I would struggle to argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going on Princess then.
Okay.
That's what we've decided here for this romantic sort of chat.
Yeah.
Where are we going? What are the romantic destinations?
I know you could say, I know people think, oh, well, somewhere warm where
you don't have to wear as many clothes.
You don't have to wear as many clothes. I'm going to say I'm going to be different, because when I do go to somewhere warm, I don't feel romantic. Because
you've got that much suntan cream on.
I've got that much suntan cream on. My hair, I mean, it's pretty. It's not in a good month right now. In fact, any kind of wetness, it's not. Look at it. And I'm going to go somewhere I can wear a hat. So I'm going to say fjords or Alaska, or somewhere I can be cozy and look and be wrapped up and cozy, because I don't want to be covered in Factor 50 with my hair like a wet dog. That doesn't make me feel nice or romantic because...
So somewhere where you have to get a bit more
Do you remember
toasty.
when I went to Australia and I was like a vampire?
I do remember that.
It's just not doing it for me.
You were avoiding the sun, jumping from shadow to shadow, shade to shade, finding the biggest brolly, whereas everyone else is like lying out with the oil
Covered in like a big hat, thick sunglasses,
You did look like a scene from a
caftan,
vampire movie.
floaty
It's
trousers,
like if you take it off, she's going to come.
covered, my feet covered. I couldn't even have sandals on because my feet would fry. I'm not that person.
You know. So somewhere a bit cooler.
Yeah, with roaring fires.
Yeah.
Roaring fires.
Ain't roaring fires.
Oh,
So
and the crispness in the air.
A cooler cruise.
And waterfalls and just...
What would you like to do for the excursion that day?
On the excursion, I want something with hot chocolate that I'm not putting my face in. I'm being romantic. And
so it doesn't have a mountain of cream.
I still want the cream. I'll just have to eat it another way. Like with a spoon. Just some or some sort of device.
I'm going to pick somewhere different.
Okay.
Because I don't disagree with that at all.
No. You do your romance.
I think where you go to like the fjords one, or you go to sort of the northern parts, seeing the northern lights and stuff.
Very romantic.
But just to throw something out there a bit different.
You do you.
Japanese one.
Oh.
Around the cherry blossom.
Oh, that sounds pretty romantic. Yeah.
Walking through
Sakura.
Seeing the beautiful blossoms coming through.
Mm-hmm.
And then going up into one of the mountain hot springs.
Oh.
And having a day there.
Not everyone can do that, though.
Well, you can if you're on a Japanese cruise.
No, you can't.
Why can't you?
Because you've got to be... You've got to be...
Untattooed.
Untattooed?
I ain't got a tattoo at the moment.
No, that's... At the moment, are you getting one?
I might at some point when I've been to my hot tub in Japan and ticked it off my bucket list.
This is interesting.
And there might be ones where you can go in if you've got a little tattoo.
No. Can't go. I'm worried they'd think one of my moles was a tattoo.
I'll go to Centre Parks.
Yeah, go to Centre... Yeah, they might think...
Yeah. So what do you think to Japanese?
I think they think one of my birthmarks was a tattoo because there's no way that's natural.
It does look quite phallic. Shall we move on from that? Anything else that you would like to chat about the sort of romantic cruises, destinations, anything like that? I also think the Adriatic's a stunning place.
Oh, yes. We'll agree on the Adriatic then.
Because that is a beautiful spot. It falls in that, depending what time of year you go, weather can fall more to northern Europe.
Yeah. And also, if it depends on where you're going, and the sea can be, once you get out the Adriatic and you're in the Med, it could get a bit choppy if you're in the spring. I'd still do it. Do it.
But that old Adriatic, sort of Venice through sort of Kotor, Dubrovnik.
Beautiful
area. I think those are and the nice areas to go walk around together. You can get off the shipping virtual, all of them straight into the ports that you don't need to take long bus rides or anything. You don't have to go near Albania when you go to Kotor. You can just have a nice time. So I think they tick those boxes as well.
The more I think about that, the more I think that was like I'm not going to say.
Okay.
I want to keep a mystery and be romantic.
Any final thoughts on romantic?
I think
sexy cruising.
Oh, I'm putting sexy in there now.
We talked about Virgin, didn't we, at one point?
I think you don't necessarily even have to be with a person to go and feel romantic on a cruise. You can feel in love with the sea and yourself and be in awe of the surroundings and feel emotional, which is, on
You
the...
sound like you're doing one of those ASMR videos now.
Why?
You don't need anyone else. The sunset, the sunlight. Be
Shall I,
yourself.
is that, shall I finish it that way?
And today's video, do you want to talk out in an ASMR way? Introduce the song that way. Okay, give something for people to look forward to in a few minutes' time.
Okay.
So, a couple of cruise news stories.
Okay.
And the first one is something for us to have a little bit of a chat about.
Oh.
And speculate. So I love a bit of speculation.
Oh.
So Royal Caribbean,
Mm.
in the past few days, has
Yeah.
announced it's doing a brand new class of ship,
Yep, I
the
heard.
Discovery class,
Yes.
coming out theoretically in 2028.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we know. What we do know is
They
that
haven't said it's the biggest, they haven't said it's the smallest, they haven't said what...
everyone, from what people have talked about and what they've been able to glean so far, because there's very little information out,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be smaller than the Icon class, because the Icon class will
Don't take a
remain
lot.
the biggest ships in the world. They're still relatively new. They've only been out a couple of years.
Yeah.
And they've got like 6 on order or whatever it is. So there's no reason for them as a company to do that. But
No.
the company that's doing the design and the building
Mm-hmm.
is the same one that did Celebrity Edge class.
Nice.
So if you look at that
it's like connected.
all comes around. So if you look at what they did with sort of Celebrity, taking it from sort of that, I'm going to say older style Solstice class, but I do like the Solstice class because that was our first ever Celebrity ship.
Yep,
And I
yeah.
think they are stunning ships. But it completely reinvented how Celebrity was positioned. It went to a slightly different market, kind of like Cunard's done a bit with Queen Anne.
Yeah, but at
more
least you
so.
get a proper balcony on Queen Anne.
Um,
Not loving the doors,
no.
not loving the balconies.
And I do think Apex is so unique as the
Edge
Edge-class
class,
ship.
yeah.
I think they're so unique in comparison with the design of other ships
Mm-hmm.
that you don't get on those ships and think you're on another one. So, for instance, Queen Anne is essentially the same ship design and a lot of it internally as the Holland America ones.
Yeah, the Virgin ones, he could be on.
Virgin.
Yeah.
Virgin.
Yeah.
But it's so unique compared to other ones that's out there at this point. What do you think that Royal Caribbean are going to do with that, and what do you think they need to do?
I think they're going to make it. I think the clue is in the name. Discovery. Yeah. I think it's going to be more smaller, for more kind of itinerary heavy rather than things to do on the ship. So not the same destinations, you know.
Do you think it's going to have family focus?
No, I think they're going to go a bit swisher. I think they're going to go a bit more, because at the minute they don't have that lifetime value, because people are getting on when they've got families like we did, including us, and getting on and then going, no.
That
Then
was for us when we had a young family. It's not for us as we get older.
Yeah, so I think that's what they're going to do. They want to bring in a ship that people go, they then don't, no pun intended, jump ship to the likes of Celebrity or Cunard or whatever.
Celebrity's still in
the same family, in the family, that's true, but it's, it's something that's just a bit smaller that they could put a world cruise on, maybe do something a little bit, like I say.
It'd be really interesting to see if they did, because the problem with the Icon class ship and the Oasis class as well is that they're simply too big for a lot of ports. And we've talked about these on the news a couple of times recently.
Yeah.
Ports and destinations are changing the size of ships that they'll let in. Some are encouraging that size, and others are going, absolutely not, we don't want that size anymore.
Yeah.
They don't really have, I don't imagine that they're doing an expedition class ship.
No,
that does not fit in the Royal Caribbean.
I'm not saying an expedition. What I'm saying is something that's a little bit smaller, feels more luxurious, more romantic. And
do you think Royal Caribbean would ever consider an adults only one? Because adults only is getting more and more popular,
and solo cruising as well. I think
solo cruising by definition is you're an adult.
Well, yes, but it's something that's, I know what I mean. More wine.
I think that it's definitely going to be more heading to, because of who they've got designing it.
Yeah.
I feel that it's definitely going to come away, and we might be so wrong.
Oh, so wrong. It could be like the
Um,
size of two
but-
icons.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more similar size to the Edge class.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll be much smaller, but I think it'll have 3,500-ish passengers
Yeah.
compared to double that for
Yeah.
Icon. So I think it's going to be smaller than Oasis class.
Yeah.
I think it is going to be more expensive.
More expensive.
And Royal Caribbean's already not cheap.
No.
So I think because it's going to be more expensive in that element to
Mm-hmm.
it, I think that it's going to raise its game in terms of sort of
Yeah.
just how it's presenting itself
Mhm.
in that market demographic. I think
Yeah.
it is going to be aiming that class
Mm-hmm.
to the, I don't think the ultra luxury market.
No.
Because I don't think someone's going to jump from like Regent or
Oh, no.
Viking or
No,
something
but
like
for
that to
next-
suddenly go to that. But I think it's going to be targeting in particular celebrity. So, you know, having it
Its
kind of
cousin.
blinding itself a little bit. But carnival ships such as Holland America and Princess.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised at all
Mm.
if it did turn out to be adult only and to be taking on the Virgin brand
An all-inclusive.
and doing something that you're not seeing on any
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I don't get why they would be so incredibly quiet after announcing it
Yeah.
and giving no details.
No.
So I think they're going to play it really close to the chest and then
Yeah.
sort of reveal a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's really exciting
Yeah,
because
me too.
really all Royal Caribbean's done for pretty much the last 20 years is just get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And
That's
family,
been its
family,
thing.
family.
You know, we
Yeah.
had Navigator, Independent Freedom class, Oasis class, Icon class. All it's done's got bigger.
Yeah.
And this is the first time where it's really got smaller. I know the Quantum class
We
wasn't
don't know if it's
massive,
smaller though.
but
Okay.
it'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on that?
No.
No? But interesting to say, I'm sure we'll find out a bit more later this year because it's going to start sort of being built and appearing.
Yeah.
So as soon
Yeah.
as people can see it,
Yeah.
there'll be more speculation. But I'm 100% sure we'll talk about
Mm-hmm.
the Discovery
Yeah.
class many times more before it's out. Cruise story number 2.
Yeah.
Two legendary put my teeth back in. 2 legendary Cunard ships have met for the first time in 20 years.
I saw the picture.
How beautiful was the picture?
How tiny
Do you
was...
want to explain what the story is?
This was in Long Beach.
It
yes.
was, yeah.
And it was it Queen Mary
Meeting QM2.
meeting QM2
Yeah.
and Queen Mary looked teeny tiny.
Yeah.
And
So Queen Mary 2's on her 100 and odd night world voyage at the moment
Nice.
that departed in January from Southampton.
Mm-hmm.
And because she departed the night that we got in
She
off
did.
Queen Anne. And anchored in Long Beach that night to sort of briefly greet QM2 because it's the first time in 20 years that they've been at the side
Together.
of Queen Mary in there. So they've said it's a once in a lifetime royal rendezvous. They have met in the past, but not for a long time. But Queen Mary this year is celebrating her. How many years do you think since it was built?
Queen Mary.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just thinking of the Austin Powers style interior. 60 something.
90 years.
Wow.
So she debuted in May 1937.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, completed 1,001 transatlantic crossings, and completed a service in
Ooh.
1967. So you are in the Austin Powers timeline at that point. So you're right to think that, but yeah, she sailed for 30 years.
Yeah, yeah. Or am I getting my ships mixed up? What's the one that's in
Which-
QE2 that's in Dubai?
But yeah, the picture was lovely of them being together. If you've not seen it, just sort
Yeah.
of search Google, you'll see it. But I thought it was
Yeah.
lovely. Final cruise news story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see how you guess where it's going.
Oh, no.
One cruise ship line
Mm-hmm.
has just increased its gratuities and now got the highest gratuities at sea. Which is it?
Oh, I'm going to say NCL.
NCL?
Yeah.
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
No.
Carnival.
Margaritaville.
Ha!
So it's just raised its gratuities fleet-wide. They don't have that many ships, but effective from the 1st of February, so it's already gone up. It's $22 per person per night in a normal room.
Wow.
25 per person per night in a suite, which are the highest in the industry by a significant margin. And there is no right for the guests to remove them.
Oh, right. Okay.
So you go on a lot of other ships, and if you are not happy with the service or you want to pay differently,
Yeah.
you can ask for it to be removed. You have no ability to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it is worth sort of bearing in mind, if you're doing just a 4-night cruise, that's an extra $100 per person if you're in a suite. So it adds up when you look and you think, oh, it's quite a cheap cruise.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, you get some fairly chunky gratuities on there. But what Margaritaville have said, obviously they've said it with good reason, is that 100% of the guests' paid gratuities go directly to the crew.
Okay.
Because there's been a lot of debate over the past few years as to whether that is the
How
case
much
on
goes?
everyone.
Yeah.
How much goes to the cruise line, how much is split.
Yeah.
Whereas in the past you used to give it directly
No.
when it's pre-charged.
Okay, I
You
understand.
can't feel that. So it's nice that they do that.
Mm-hmm.
It seems hefty for that amount of charge, but also a lot of their journeys that they do are short.
Yeah,
The
about
long
3 and
weekend
4
ones.
nights. Yeah.
Well, even shorter, they do like a 2-night one.
Yeah.
So it seems a lot, but if you're only on for 2 days, it's only going to cost you $44.
Only. But yeah, I know what you mean.
That much,
Yeah.
relatively speaking. Well, that brings us up to the end of our special romantic cruise cast.
Oh, lovely.
Would you like to sort of take us out and say bye-bye in your
No.
sultry ASMR way?
Well, you say sultry, it's just the office cold. But I will say, I want you to just put yourself in a quiet space right now. If you're in the car, pull over, close your eyes, put your hands on your thighs, breathe in and out slowly, and say, I am a romantic being. I love me, and I love the sea. And breathe in, and breathe out. And music, maestro, please.
The waves are rolling high tonight. I'm searching for a sign. The horizon fades into the black. I've left the shore behind. But I don't fear the open deep or where the currents go, because there is a secret route that only we both know. The storm is getting louder now, but I can see it breaking through the clouds. You are my lighthouse shining, burning in the dark. You are the silver lining, the keeper of my heart. No matter where the ocean leads or what the winds might do,
There's not enough saxophone solos in songs anymore.
I'll try and put more in the future.
Oh, please do. I'd love it. Thank you.